Amazing Series.
Thank you for joining Amazing Series. I am your host, Amma. And in a continuation of our segment called Africa's Brightest, I am joined by a woman who is known in Kenya as Vava. And you know why? It's because she makes the finest, I would say the cream of Kenya's coffee, her own brand of coffee called Vava Coffee. Vava, thank you for joining Amazing Series.
Thank you.
What would possess you to go into a market that is male dominated? Families have owned these industries for decades and decades and decades. What drove you to go into this market?
All Africans should try and own and be proud of what their country's resources are. So I said, as much as I'm not a big, multinational company, I can try, start small and see where this goes. So for me, it's something born just out of passion and to try and make a difference in our industries locally, and to also empower Kenyans to do things, or rather to encourage Kenyans and have them know that we too can market our own products and we can sell them in international markets as finished Kenyan commodities.
The pride in your voice is not just for your own Vava coffee, but I sense and I feel a pride in your voice for coffee from Kenya. Can you tell the people out there who are not too familiar with coffee what distinguishes Kenyan coffee from any other coffee in the world?
Kenyan coffee has one main distinctiveness, especially the AA, Kenya AA. It's high in acidity. It's a full body coffee, and if you drink, say, coffee, if you're conversant with coffee, you notice a Kenyan coffee, say, at first taste, because it sort of gives you like a jolt in your mouth, and that full body characteristic. Our product is premium quality because of the processing as well. You saw earlier today the process that the beans go through until they're roasted. So our drying beds are also renowned worldwide. The way we dry our coffee also contributes to the great taste at the end of the day. You
have a degree in actuarial sciences, in the actuarial science. You also have, I think, actuarial science. What else? There's another one. Statistics. You have a degree in actuarial science, statistics. You have a master's in finance.
Yes.
Do you ever feel, or do your parents or family members ever think, this girl is so learned, she's mathematically inclined, and she's doing, her own coffee business instead of running like a multinational bank?
Yeah, I've experienced that sort of, what is it called? Like being asked, are you crazy? You went to school for so many years, and then you come back and tell us you want to set up your coffee business. Are you mad? But it doesn't mean that everyone who goes to school and studies, say, accounting, ends up being an accountant or works in a bank. And I'd say society should encourage more young people to start their own businesses, because what's your life when you're slogging day in, day out, doing a job that you hate or making someone else rich?
I don't know if you can hear a little girl in the background. That's your cute little girl. So you're a mother. How are you able to juggle being a mother to a 19-month-old active daughter and still keep your business running and operating and keeping the wheels turning? How are you able to juggle all of that?
I'd say it's more just you as a mother, and even I think in life you just have to be able to multitask, especially when you're running your own business, and especially if that's your bread and butter, and it's something you really love and you're passionate about. You will do anything, be it sleep for maybe 2 hours a night, or just make sure you're putting in the hours and also not neglecting your child. You'll put in the time and make sure you get results. It's tough juggling everything, but at the end of the day, I guess my strength and my willpower comes from loving what I do, being passionate, and of course, not to be very cliche, but God also has a lot to do with it, because, without Him, all of this would not be possible.
Amazing Series.